I talked in my previous video about San Diego Comic-Con's experiential activation coming up on July 20th through the 23rd, and how it's unlikely to be a demo, and I'm even more convinced of that now. My proof? The demo already exists, and a handful of influencers got to head to Anaheim on July 12th to play it and see the life-size AC that will be shown at San Diego Comic-Con. The catch? There's a press embargo for a few weeks after, so past San Diego Comic-Con, and I don't know why they'd put the embargo that far out if the demo is going to be publicly available at Comic-Con. Related, it also turns out that Armored Core will be sponsoring the IGN San Diego Comic-Con after party on the 21st, and while I don't expect there to be a demo there either, I wonder what it'll be like. Just Armored Core swag and bowls of raw coral as far as the eye can see. One can dream. So when will the embargo end? My guess is right around the 29th, and that's because the 29th will be the first of several publicly available PS5-only demo events to be held in Japan. The events in question are taking place at Yodobashi camera stores, who have helped with Armored Core publicity in the past. They're taking place on July 29th, 30th, August 5th, 6th, 12th, 13th, and 20th, and will last 8 hours each, with the related Sony livestream taking place on 8/18, the same day as the release of the AC MOOC I talked about in my last video. On a related note to PS5s, Armored Core 6 is finally available to wishlist and follow on the PS5 store, so if any new info pops up there, you'll be able to see it first. So yeah, a demo for Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon does exist, but the chances of the actual general public getting their hands on it outside of these camera events is basically zero. I think we can take this as confirmation of that. And why there doesn't seem to be a ton of related events to Armored Core, minus the live stream on the 18th, so just a week out from release, and of course whatever we get at San Diego Comic-Con. It looks like From Software and Bandai are going to let all the influencers do their heavy lifting. And even among them, it seems to be a pretty exclusive list. Still, between all of their info and then whatever we can glean from the public demo events in Japan, there's sure to be a lot of info dropping late July and early August all the way up through release. It is, of course, a big shame that these events are Japanese only, and while I'm sure there'll be a ton of information discussed on Japanese forums, we'll have to rely on people who are able to search and translate them to make it available for non-Japanese speaking audiences. Which honestly is kind of a strange way to go for a game that's being released globally, and not just in Japan and then eventually in other countries. But regardless, Japan's always been the biggest market for Armored Core, so I guess they're catering to their fan base there at least. Still, it's nice to have some set dates, and we can be fairly sure that we probably won't get anything at least prior to Comic-Con, and even then we don't know if we'll get anything from that. But at the very latest, we can expect something on July 29th, and then every couple of days from there, all the way through release. So August at least is going to be a giant Armored Core bomb of information, at least as it trickles down through the demo events and whatever the content creators that got to go have to share. Until then, I'll be sitting here wishing that I was invited to Anaheim. Maybe next time.